It's the beginning. It's the beginning, my dude.
It's the beginning?
It's the beginning.
Is it officially started?
Yes, man. We're gonna play a video game. We're gonna specifically finally go through the route with Dimitri. Welcome to Fire Emblem Three Houses! I'm actually super excited. I forgot.
Shit about this game. So, all I know is that little character right there runs when you tilt the controller, which I find to be funny.
So, because I've played through this game now 2.5 times, the beginning's always the same, more or less. So you get to experience everything for the first time, and I'm more or less, I guess, going to watch you react to it.
I've played, the only time I've ever played Fire Emblem is that one time that I
You've played
over,
the first prologue.
I was 16 and I slept over at your house before we even started dating, and you let me play on your DS.
I guess we should introduce ourselves, huh? Forgot that part. I'm Nova. Hello. Welcome to my channel.
Brian.
You guess.
Yes, I'm your fiance. Yeah, that's about all I can say about myself.
That is you.
I'm just here along for the ride. I just happen to live in this apartment with you. Alright, so what is going on now?
Okay, so it's 1,000 years ago.
Kratos, when he's fighting with the forces of men, and Zelda, I guess, but demonic.
It depends on what route you're playing.
Wait, is she evil? Oh, wait, no, she's the goddess, isn't she? Because she's the one that has the blue hair, right? Or the green hair. But what?
Okay, so depending on whose route you're playing, she's either super cool or absolutely terrible.
So, what route are you? I know you said you finally delete your route again.
Yeah. So we're doing the Blue Lion route, and honestly, I don't know.
Okay,
when
so
I played,
are you going into this route blind, essentially?
Pretty much.
You don't know anything about this route.
I don't know the outcomes outside the fact that Dimitri is quote-unquote feral. He goes fucking mad.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die. Die.
Oh, she straight up just killed him.
You took everything.
Yeah, but he was being terrible.
Okay, well, I was not expecting that. Normally there's it's just a monologue and a soliloquy from the person, and then she just straight up killed him.
Yeah.
He's gone now, Mother.
That's dirty.
Welcome. I would recommend not scratching or hitting things whilst recording. You should recognize her at this point.
I really don't.
You've seen me play literally over 100 hours of this game.
No, I've seen you sit next to me and play while I paid attention to my phone or played my guitar or just didn't pay attention because, I don't know, I don't care.
You need to care.
It's Fire Emblem.
Yeah, it's Fire Emblem. It's fun.
I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me.
Yes.
I wish
Shown us?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. Well, she's talking to your character, which we're building right now.
Oh, okay. I'm
But she's talking to
I thought
us.
this was a Doki Literature Monica type shit going on.
Day. Nah.
I was really, really confused for a second.
I like being the girl because I think she's cute. I think her voice... I mean, there's very limited voice acting for your character, but I think her voice acting sounds better.
I know only a couple things. There's one emo boy. There's one MILF. And
Who's the emo boy? There's 1 billion of them.
Go on.
There's one
There's like
specific.
one per house.
There's like one specific emo boy. That, what's the character's name? Sylvia or something or.
Sylvain is not evil.
Okay, yeah.
Sylvain is
Okay, is he
complex.
Is he emo or is he just like a little bitch?
He kind of created this ego to defend himself because everyone uses him for his power, essentially. Like, his crest, his power.
I shall not ever
I
know
understand. It's
Because
like,
he's noble.
it's like when I start working in a new place and like they automatically use me for my height literally every single time.
Which mood and what day were you born to?
I mean, like within fucking minutes, they're like, "Hey, can you reach this off the top shelf?" I mean, I always say yes. Like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna look them in the eye and just be like, no?
Overseas. It seems we
But like, that's
share
such a
a
dick move. Like,
strange.
but like, I don't know, man.
Familiar. I think it may be time for you to know now.
This is
Me
starting,
every day.
when she says it all feels so familiar, it feels familiar, but I can't tell if it's because I've played through this so many times now, or if it actually
You don't know if this is like
a deja vu, or like it,
what's the one game that you like a lot? Undertale, like an Undertale moment where they're like, "Oh, we remember you," or like if it's just like actual.
It's all just a bad dream. And you will never wake up. It's my
Speaking of
dad.
which, that's your dad. Your
my dad.
dad or your daddy?
It's my dad.
Your daddy.
No, it's my dad.
All right. So don't your
right?
the choices that you pick, like when you answer questions, have an effect on like the outcomes too, or is that?
Yes. So
Is it like your choices again? Bringing Undertale back into this, is it like your choices affect you in a major sense, or just like a small thing?
it's minor. So like in this conversation that we're having, or at least in conversations in general, depending on what I pick, my I guess liking or like how much a person likes me can go up or down. So like I'm giving him the sure, like, oh yeah, like we gotta do this. So he likes that. So
Is
like
it-
our affinity together.
Is it
went up.
more affecting in the sense of like what's the other game?
It builds.
Stardew Valley, like like it kind of builds like
Yes.
character. Okay, character relationship. and everything,
Yes.
Okay.
And as character relationships build, you get different support conversations. And that's how you learn about people's usually tragic backstories, because everyone in Fire Emblem's 50 Shades fucked up.
Oh, that reminds me. So I was watching a clip on YouTube today, speaking of 50 Shades of Grey. And it was they were talking about a Tinder app, but like only for like famous, rich, or beautiful people.
I have none of those.
And Nicki Minaj had a thing on there, and she says that she is has devout Christian views, and by Christian I mean Christian Grey.
Okay.
It made me laugh.
Okay.
Zac Efron's just said, "I'm Zac freaking Efron." What else do you even know?
But like, why do you even need a dating app at that point? I'm sure you could just be like,
Okay, because like but like, are you dating? Okay, let's say you date Zac Efron. Are you dating him because he is rich and he's famous and he's just known, or are you dating him because you want to know him as a person? Because like me, I'm dating Zac Efron for his money.
I mean, he's hunky, but ultimately I would stay for his heart, you know?
I'm for
The
his
money's cool, but like,
I mean, I'm not there for his heart. I'm there for his money. So like,
I'm not with you for your
Tinder,
money.
I don't have any money, so good to know.
Cool. So, do you know anything about the battling?
Yeah, it's kind of like chess.
Yes.
Ready and willing.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I can talk to.
I suck at it, but I do.
Right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you.
So
Combat hurts because we're never gonna use you again. It's really tragic.
that was traumatic.
Oh, and like that's just like a normal shot. I mean, it's not a normal shot. It's like a special attack. But
Stay focused.
Stay focused.
stay focused.
You could be watching football.
I could be watching foot. That's the most annoying. Actually, that's not the most annoying Tumblr I'm currently on because I've seen ads for Tumblr on Tumblr.
So
I'm already on there. It's like you'll never be bored again. I'm like, first of all, I am.
so the app that the thing is making the ad for, like I
It wouldn't do for us to
on my phone, I just scrolled. So you know how like on your phone,
Let's work together
like
to
you
drive
just
out
you
these
can either go to like the app section by like swiping up and like it'll like bring you to like the actual apps and like all the categories. Or you can just
Yeah.
like swipe to the side, kind of like an iPhone or like an iPod. Well, on my phone, I just swiped and brought it to the page on the right, and like I saw that app there, and it made me giggle because like I was alone. Keep in mind, I was alone while you were at work, and I was going insane because I've been alone for. What time did you leave today? 1? No, 1:30. So like 8 hours. No, 7 hours. Um, and around hour 5, like I was going fucking crazy, like insane.
Like, you realize you can
And
go outside. on your
it's
own.
hot. It's fucking hot.
That's when you, like, go to Target.
And do what?
I don't know.
And like
I always ask you that when you're like, oh, we should go
I've
to
been
Target.
wanting
or
to
something.
text like a friend or something with Alexis, but like I don't. But anyway, so yeah. Anyway, I saw the app, but I just automatically said that you could be watching football.
You could be watching football.
You could be watching football.
I wanna. That's not what I wanted. I guess can't do it. I want to change the settings, but we'll have to wait. One thing that's kind of annoying is like I don't like doing New Game Plus because I don't like my game being hard, because if it becomes unbeatable, I'll literally never play it again.
What is New Game Plus?
New Game Plus is, at least in this case, they let you keep all of your like old stuff, but then they scaled the game up, so it's hard and it makes me sad when I can't do things. Like I technically never beat Bravely Default because the last boss is so difficult that like a good player it takes an hour. I was an okay player at best. We're gonna hold down the A button and make it go fast.
You know what? So I told you my parents were like extremely, or you know how my parents were like extremely religious growing up, and like I told you how I wasn't allowed to play Pokemon.
Yeah.
So like my first experience ever playing Pokemon was Pokemon Emerald, which by the way, if you've ever noticed me having a strong emotional attachment to the Gems series of Pokemon, like Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire, that is why, because that was my first one. But it was on an emulator because I had to sneak it around because I was afraid that my parents would like, I don't know, kill me if I would play Pokemon. Or like bring me to
The
get like
ultimate
rebaptized or something.
The ultimate punishment for love tip.
Bring me to like therapy for like kids that are Satanists because they play Pokemon. And I had to play on an emulator that we got on those like school issued MacBooks. And I remember for some reason on that specific emulator, if you held down the spacebar, the game sped up by like 5 times, and like you could like your character's speed, like walking speed, was like fucking bolting across the entire map, and it was great because that means you could play things a lot faster. Yeah, so it was but
That's how my anxiety
my
sounds.
second experience playing Pokemon was not on an emulator, and it was actually
Is it the game that I bought you?
it might have been actually, yeah.
That was like, I'm gonna beat you for Christmas gifts, and I'm gonna buy you an entire gaming system and a video game that you always wanted to play.
I'm pretty sure it actually was that. But anyways, yeah, no, I ended up like
I just
hating it
realized that it
because
says that she has the crest of cigarettes.
well, I didn't hate it. I just
Well, goodness. You're figuring out lore. You don't know anything, but like, I know a lot.
but anyways, I played on the DS this time, and I didn't have a spacebar to push or any way to go like extremely fast, and I was like really sad because I had to like walk at like normal speed,
Okay,
and like I'm impatient.
that made you sad. I played the original Red. There was no running shoes. Your options were just bike, which you couldn't do inside, or walk very slowly.
Oh yeah, XP share. I've never played a game without XP share.
There was no, I'm pretty sure there was an XP share. There was like one XP item that like if your first Pokemon, or like if you like had a Pokemon and it was holding that, it would give it to all the others, but it had to be sent out.
No, I mean like an XP share that you get at the very,
like,
very
turn on.
beginning. It's something you just get at the game by default, at the very beginning, and that's nice.
Also known as the beginning.
Is she the god? Yes. Yes. She looks like she's 12.
So, I mean, it's not the same, but there's an overarching type of character in the Fire Emblem series that are Dragonborn, essentially. And, I mean, the ears are kind of what make me think that. There's also, like, werewolves and stuff. I was kind of sad that this game didn't have that. I guess it kind of makes no sense, considering it's supposed to be, like, about nobility and all that jazz, but...
Booey! Booey!
Stop that.
Booey!
I'm less than a child? See, she likes that.
You understand.
She likes when I know my place.
Prove yourself before Max to save just one young girl.
Alright. Good to know that this... I mean, to be fair, she's a goddess. So, I guess she... Thank you.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask?
Jesus, the little girl's a bitch.
I mean,
No, it is only moments.
Again, she's
she
a...
was like sleeping for like 1,000 years and then you just showed up and she's like, why am I awake? What will happen when time
When
resumes?
time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
Cheerful.
Great.
How rude
I also love how she doesn't, your like character doesn't really have expression, so it's just like, it's like the me's.
Now what to do? I guess I'll just stay here and wait to die.
I've always wanted to like, let's see what happens. She did not like that.
Watch that come to pass.
Cool.
Oh, but perhaps. Of course. I must turn back the hands of time.
I kind of figured that would be a negative response. However, I'm glad that I finally did it.
It can be done.
What is she the goddess of?
You really are quite
I
troublesome.
Oh, she's less...
She's like the goddess. At least according to the people of folklore.
Which means you can protect
She's like
yourself.
the omnipotent god.
Yeah.
Now
She
go.
created the land in which we are currently playing.
There is the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
It's strange because she sounds like she knows that she has words to say, but because she's been asleep for 1,000 years, she's like, yeah. Let's do that.
Now we're back in this moment.
Yeah, because we reversed the flow of time. That's a thing, that's a power that I have because of her.
Oh. That's cool.
It comes in handy when you play normal mode. So we're playing casual.
So I've seen you play this game before, and like cutscenes, like it looks very anime-y. Why does this look very cartoony? Like with the really like aggressively drawn outlines, or is it just because that's nothing doesn't matter? You don't know. That's like the most insignificant detail I could have picked up on, and I chose to nitpick it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
The thieves are
Glad to know.
away. Go after them.
Thanks for hurting the fun.
That's what I'm all about.
The students
Hey,
seem
it's
to be unarmed.
Eloise.
And who's this?
Why,
Congratulations. We just completed the prologue.
Ah, look, MVP.
Edelgard.
Her name is Edelgard. Who's
Yeah.
naming these kids?
Well, I mean, this theoretically takes place in like 1155 or 95.
It is you. Goodness, it's been ages. Don't you recognize me? It's Eloise.
So, how do you feel about this so far? First 20-ish minutes of this game.
It
20 years ago
Not
that you
bad.
went missing on
Oh,
a
if the shortest route that I've played has taken me approximately 40 hours, this will only take us months. Congratulations. Welcome to Fire Emblem. And with that, I'll see you next time.